This Morning star Dr. Ranj has again hit out at the ITV daytime series and hinted his claims of a toxic environment were not directed at disgraced host Phil Schofield. The ITV presenter, 43, recently slammed what he alleged was the culture of bullying at the broadcaster. Dr. Ranj worked on the show as a resident medical expert alongside Philip, 61, and his ex-co-host Holly Willoughby for 6 years before stepping down in 2022. Last month, the star took to Instagram to tell fans he had thought long and hard about opening up on his experiences at This Morning, but was desperate to clarify what happened. He made his comments prior to Philip coming clean about his affair with a much younger ITV runner. Philip, who was married at the time, branded the relationship unwise but not illegal after being axed by the broadcaster. Read more This Morning. Takey Eamon Holmes brands Phil Schofield a liar over This Morning. Wrath of Holmes. Eamon Holmes in new attack on ITV as he says bosses are talking rubbish. Now he has taken to his Twitter page to clarify his initial comments, hinting they may well not refer to Phil after all. In a fresh message posted to his public page, Dr. Ranj wrote, "Just for clarity, my complaint and investigation was not about Philip, it was not about ITV as a channel, and I did speak up when I was working on This Morning. I flagged up my concerns as I was supposed to, and I did it because I wanted things to be better for all. As I still do." Most read in News TV. Let's Cook. Celeb MasterChef 2023 full lineup with Emmerdale actress and Love Island star. Scandal. ITV boss reveals what would have happened to Schofield if he'd admitted affair. Ridley busy. ITV cop drama gets second series, but it's bad news for Line of Duty fan. Show big? Naked Attraction guest leaves Anna Richardson speechless with 9-inch confession. In a further Twitter post, the medic continued, "Policies and procedures may be in place, but that doesn't mean everyone is aware/feels empowered to use them. And investigations are only as good as the people/questions you ask. If you can't/won't speak up, you won't get the full picture. This applies across all industries." Dr. Ranj's remarks come less than 24 hours after the government's Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee questioned ITV's chief executive, Dame Caroline McCall. In the public hearing, ITV bosses admitted they did not formally investigate Philip's affair. Asked about Dr. Ranj's specific claims, Dame Caroline insisted, "We don't recognize that culture." She said a survey of ITV daytime staff reveals 89% are proud to work there. Meanwhile, in his initial social media statement, Dr. Ranj claimed that he raised concerns about Philip and show producer Martin Frizzell before being used less and less as a guest. "I was on the show for 10 years and I genuinely loved and valued working there," Dr. Ranj said. "However, over time I grew increasingly worried about how things were behind the scenes and how people, including myself, were being treated. So I did what I thought was right and, as ITV confirmed last night, I raised my concerns about Martin's behavior and the environment at TM, with Emma Gormley, managing director, especially given that my job is to look after people's well-being and I had been heavily involved in diversity, anti-bullying and mental health projects across the channel. I then found myself being used less and less." Dr. Ranj continued, "I even took my concerns directly to the top of ITV. The culture at This Morning had become toxic, no longer aligned with ITV values, and I felt like because I whistle blew I was managed out." He added that show bosses assured him his complaints were being investigated and changes made, but failed to see the changes he was looking for. That was 2 years ago, and frankly, it still hurts, Dr. Ranj concluded. The whole process was pretty heartbreaking and even affected my mental health. I sincerely hope something good comes from all this. The Sun has gone to ITV for comment. I didn't know the truth about what was going on with Philip, but I do know the issues with this morning go far beyond him. It takes more than one person to create a culture.